Good afternoon, everybody. It's June 4th, 2020. And today, we're not going to talk gravel. We're not going to talk all road. We're not going to talk carbon. We're not even going to talk steel. You know what we're going to talk about? Let me flip this camera around. We're going to talk about all my cool bikes that have flared bars. The most flared, or actually the way the brake levers are set up, is my All City Mr. Pink. SRAM Force group set. So it's a beautiful group set, double tap. But look at those flared bars. Now people ask me, why do you have flared bars on a road bike? The same reason we have flared bars on gravel bikes, all road bikes, pure comfort and stability. The minute the road gets a little bit rough, you really want those flared bars, and that's simply because your arms are a little wider and it creates stability in the ride. So the All City uses, I believe they're cowbells from Salsa, and Salsa really made flared bars cool. Second bike with flared bars, you guys know it, my Cervelo, all carbon fiber, 700 by 40 width tires. I finally put some proper pedals on. And what I put? The tried and true Shimano XT. This is a SRAM group set, Apex 1, so that's a 1x11. And look at the width of those bars. These are some Easton AX bars. And they're nice and wide, nice wide at the bottom. And the grip on this bike, wow, the grip is just really nice and tacky. One of the biggest highlights, besides that incredibly light frame, is that saddle. Check that saddle out. It's one of those power saddles, and it really puts you in a really good position. And the tires, I mean, come on, I've already showed you the spacing in the back. When Cervelo developed this bike, they developed the first fast aero gravel bike. This bike will surpass a lot of road bikes, road aero bikes. It's just a great frame set, and you could do a lot with it. And it's super light, guys. Come on, guys. Where are you going to get an entire road bike, gravel bike, under 20 pounds? You know, you're not. You know, unless you got the super build. And, you know, this bike is stock, man. Just crazy good bike. And now the Salsa, the guys who made flared bars really cool, made them cool again. And that's my Salsa Journeyman. 650B, you guys all know how I feel about 650B. I think they're a great tire wheel choice. This bike is all kitted out. Wahoo computer, WTB saddle. What does it have on it? Yeah, you're right, Shimano XT. This is a Sora equipped bike. So it's nothing compared to my SRAM equipped bikes. But you know what? It's a great bike. Is it a little hefty? Obviously it's hefty. But you know what? I don't care about that. This is just a fun bike to get out, go ride. It cleans up really well. And after my rides last weekend, it was really caked with dirt. Washed off easily, cleaned up the chain, cleaned up the frame, and she looks brand new again. And that's really the key, guys, because if you're like me, you're going to get bored of the bike eventually, and you're going to resell it. You want to resell it in the condition it was when you bought it, and that's easy, guys. Basic maintenance. My All City, let's talk weights real quick. The All City, the way it sits, seat bag, front and rear light. What else? Pedals, 2 bottle cages, 2 water bottles, and 700 by 32 gaiters. If you notice, something's in common with all these all road or gravel bikes. They all got fat tires. And at my age, like I said, guys, I'm going to be 55 on June 8th. The more comfortable the bike, the more I'm going to ride the bike. And you know, next to my Trek Imanda, these have got to be my favorite rides. And the All City is the only bike that survived the latest round of selling off bikes. And the reason the All City survived it is that group set, the wheels. You know, you could get an All City, usually comes with a 105 group set. You know, real basic wheels, real basic everything. This All City has Ultegra cranks, head wheels, the Flanders edition, butterly smooth hubs, Shimano 105 carbon pedals, Ritchie saddle, and that Force group set. You know, if you retail this bike out the way it's set up, you're probably looking at just a tad over $3,000 with everything that's on it. So I'm not going to be able to replace this bike the way it's set up. So it's really in my best interest economically and financially to keep the bike and just keep enjoying it. Unless you're a true bike enthusiast, you're really not going to appreciate what's on this bike. And to keep a steel bike under 21 pounds with everything that's on this thing, that's killer. The Cervelo. Damn, the Cervelo. I can't stop ogling over it. It's just a great bike. Looks fast, is fast. You know, when you can run a 700 by 40 tire and still make this bike spin like crazy and fast, you know, and the stability you get on it, especially on a descent, is incredible. I put the stem up, so now it's only 2 centimeters down. Even the caps on the stem, guys, is carbon fiber. That's crazy. And the Salsa. You know what? I don't want to pick on you, old Salsa journeyman, but she's fat, but fun. And I say fat, P-H-A-T, fat, and fat, F-A-T. But anyways, guys, if you guys have any questions on these great bikes, let me know.